Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to go from this to this. Now, make sure you leave a like and subscribe because at 200 subscribers, we're going to be doing a giveaway. However, let's get right into the video. Alrighty guys, the first tip I'm going to give is specifically for console players. Now, as a console player myself, I'm going to give you guys the best settings that I believe will help you get to the level where I am. Now, the vibration disabled, trigger effect disabled, gadget advanced, drone deployment advanced, leaning alternate, this is important, as well as controller rotation being classic. And now the vertical sensitivity, I personally pick 45, horizontal 70, dead zones are both 5, L2, R2 dead zones are 0. You go to your controller ADS sensitivity. You go one time is going to be 30, 2.5 is going to be 45, 3.5 is 53, and now these I really never use, but 31 and 114. That's just what I feel comfortable with. Now, all this stuff is just personal preference. I suggest you play around in the shooting range, and you can get your aim to look like this. Now, obviously, I am not Zim, so it's not going to be literally just one bullet. That's proof. And yeah, I mean, honestly, it's all personal preference. Go to the shooting range, practice, do what you got to do here. And yeah, you will be better soon. You just have to practice your aim, practice your recoil control, and you will progressively get better at the game. Now, another very important thing to do is going to be playing quick match. Now, I know everybody just wants to hop in ranked, right away. But quick match is an amazing way to get better at the game. Now, you can either play like the standard casual, or you can play arcade. Personally, whenever I do play arcade, I like to do free-for-all and TDM. I don't do any of the weapon roulettes or golden gun. I just like to practice my aim. I like to use Twitch. Sometimes I don't really use Ash, but I'll use like operators that I run. So Jackal, Habana, maybe Buck, Deimos, or if I just want to practice my aim in general, I'll go like Goyo for defense, maybe Jaeger, or I'll go Doc or something like that. Just something where I can warm up and I can get the feel of operators that I'm actually going to use. Don't just hop into arcade and use stuff that you've never used before if you're trying to warm up. So if you're trying to get better, maybe you can run Dokkaebi SMG-12 or, Vigil SMG-12. It's up to you. Just get in the habit of trying to be better and doing things like practicing, because this game is all about practice. You're not going to pick it up and instantly be a god, all right? You have to take things slowly, and to get to a place where you are comfortable in your aim, you will be 10 times better no matter if you have 0 game sense or all the game sense in the world. Now, for I believe the hardest of them all is going to have to be going and watching your previous games. Now, the previous games, you go to replays in your career tab, and you can watch all of your other ones, all right? So you can see ranked win, ranked loss, ranked win. And now, in every single one of these matches, I have something that I guarantee you I can perfect. Now, I can look and see where I messed up, because I guarantee you that I've died in a stupid way, like I turned my head the last second and he peeks. There's not something you can really do about that, but you can fix peaking at a certain angle. Maybe you overswung and you died in a stupid way, or maybe you didn't put a claymore behind you and a guy ran up behind you and you just got shit on. Now, everybody has something they can improve. Now, I'm only Emerald 1 because I really haven't played that much. Here's my console rank. Here's my PC rank. I just started a new job, so I'm not a champ yet. However, I'm getting there. But everybody knows that something where they suck at, all right? Now, you need to hone in on that in order to get better. So, yeah, just keep at it, and eventually you will be fine, I assure you. Now, for our next little tip, it's going to be pick an operator that's actually needed. Now, of course, everybody loves to run Ash and that basically no recoil gun. Maybe you like to go Omri with the diffuser right in the sight. That's my boy Jokels right there. However, sometimes it's not needed. Sometimes we need a Deimos, sometimes we need an Ace. Maybe we're going to need a Thatcher, Maybe we really shouldn't run Iana because what utility does she bring? I mean, she does have impact EMP grenades, but you know what? Let's say we're gonna go and we're gonna be Buck just so we can make rotates, okay? Now, whenever you spawn in as Buck, or whenever you're in prep phase, you're not gonna watch TikTok, okay? You're gonna go use your drone, okay? Now, either you can, don't just suicide into the objective, say they're going to be up here, let's go try to find it. Oh, I'm dead, all right? What you're going to want to do is use context clues, whether that's gunshots, whether that's people running, whatever of the sort. Now, let's say they're upstairs in Armory. Now, you're going to want to put your drone somewhere where you're actually going to push from. One of my favorite spots is going to be up here, and I'm going to put it behind this TV. Now, from this TV, you can see if there's basically anybody playing in this break room area. You can see all the way back into CC, and you can see this little entrance. I forgot the call out for this, but let's just case I'll call it vending. And you can also see a bit of top east. Now, let's say it was downstairs. This is another area where I really like to put my drone. It is going to be right over here. You can put it in this area right here. Now look, you can see all of downstairs here, bottom square, and you can see the entrance into into bathrooms basically. Now, you just have to put your drone somewhere where it's going to be useful. Now, it's going to vary from map to map, so of course, don't just try to run into the objective and boom, oh, you marked 2 people and you fucking screwed up your drone. No, you want to be effective, okay? So whether that's hiding your drone in a good spot, right here is a good spot you can also use right here. You see it's a little bit hidden. You can see the bathroom entrance. You can see the workshop entrance as well as the customs entrance. Now, these are just small things that you pick up from time to time. Now, I've been playing since Operation Red Crow. That's when I believe Habana and... that's whenever Habana and Echo got released. I think. I don't know. It's been so long, I can't remember. I was in high school. Now I'm basically a senior in college. So it's a lot of, things that you pick up over time. However, that doesn't mean that you can't get better. Like right here, this is a perfect angle. You see, this is blocking off, this little paper is blocking off that doorway. You can put your drone here. You can see if anybody's playing in this corner, and you can just watch the diffuser whenever you place it in top east. It's a lot of small things. Just slowly but surely you will pick it up. Now, our next little tip is going to be actually getting into the building before, the time runs out. Whether that's playing as Buck and you're trying to get through here or, certain places. Now, you want to try to have a plan in your head what you're going to do before the round. Now, say that they're upstairs. I'm going to put my drone somewhere down here and... oh my God, can I speak? Put my drone somewhere down here and customs. Now, I know that there's nobody here because I was in prep phase. I'm going to come down here and I can rush and look, I can catch people coming down this stairway. Or maybe they're going to be coming from over here, so I can rotate over here and I can wait. And basically, we got this whole downstairs area set up. Now, just because you're down here doesn't mean you shouldn't put claymores. Like, put them in different places. Like, there's one right here. They're going to expect it to be somewhere near here, but maybe they won't look. And right here, and boom, they're going to try to rotate. Boom, they're dead. Now, you can also do things like this where you can break hatches and you can try to catch people off guard from below, whether you're playing, somebody with a shotgun, like I almost said Jokels, like Jackal, or if you're playing, anybody with the utility, whether you have grenades or some sorts, see if you can get people. Now, make sure you also take out cameras. That's a rule, of course, but you're also going to want to try to be able to learn how to quick peek. Now, this is going to be different on PC to console. On console, it's a little bit harder, but you can still do it. All right, you can quick peek, you can strafe peek, you can strafe peek like this. I like to quick peek like this. I'm not the best at it. However, you will get better through time. Now, that's something that I'm trying to hammer in this video. You're not going to be jinxy or stomping your first day picking up this game or within a year, okay? But what you can be is that you can be yourself, all right? You can make a play style that nobody else has, whether you're a team player or whether you're trying to frag out. I suggest fragging out. and being a team player. However, some people are just dicks, aka champs, because champions players have the biggest egos in my opinion, and I just hate playing with them sometimes. Now, yeah, so just be you, don't let anybody bully you, and you'll be fine.